creators be actors? Because I've seen that in recent times, a lot of content creators are starring in movies. And I'm not just even talking about like YouTube movies or like content skits and all those things. They're
Yeah.
starring in actual cinema movies. And in my opinion, they carry the exact same characters that they play online and just carry it and give them in bigger screens. And I'm just like, uh these people don't necessarily have, trainings to be actor or anything.
Mm-hmm.
These people also don't necessarily have the training to, be in the space professionally, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So are they just putting them in films lately because they are just trying to sell films or something like that? Or why exactly am I seeing a lot of influencers, like influencers that can even barely speak English?
See, something you need to understand about our Nigerian audience is,
Mm,
as a filmmaker, as a business person,
mm. Now you're not,
when
you're a business person, you're not a filmmaker again now.
wait now,
Okay,
calm
okay,
down.
okay.
When you understand the terrain that you're in,
Mm,
and you know what appeals to them, you
mm,
know what icks them,
mm,
you know what, when you give it to them, they'll give you what you want.
mm,
When you are able to understand that or hack that, then
mm.
my darling, you're on your way to making a lot of money. So you bringing up the issue about content creators being actors, we
Mm,
have to admit that in this side of life, people find the most mundane, permits me, okay, let me not use that word, people find the silliest things
mm,
funny, or it appeals to them, so
mm,
they're excited. I made a comment once on a post on Instagram and I
mm.
was like, the things that happen in Nigeria, it doesn't happen in any other part of
I
the
know,
world.
I
So
know.
if you understand your audience, you know how to milk it, you know how to get what you want from them.
Mm,
Content creators are people that we see every day. They're in our faces,
yeah.
just scrolling on TikTok or anywhere. You
Mm,
see them. There's this skit, there's this thing that is trending. Everybody jumps on it, and everybody likes it. They're excited. So seeing that kind of character or that face again in
mm,
a movie is just like, it's exciting. People
mm,
want it.
mm.
And we know that influencers, content creators, they have the numbers, especially because we're in the digital age right now.
Yeah.
This is not the time that maybe just one major face would sell. You
Mm,
know that people that have strong following,
yeah.
even if their faces may not be popular, if they have like 1 million followers,
Mm,
you be rest assured that maybe 10% of that amount will go and see your movie or will
mm.
put in the work to make it work. So
Okay.
yeah,
Now you have spoken as a business person, and I'm going to speak as a filmmaker.
by all
As a
means.
filmmaker, right,
Yeah.
I believe that even content creators or influencers that are interested in acting can actually become actors.
Okay.
But first of all, right,
Mm-hmm.
let there be something that is qualifying them to be actors. Don't get me wrong. I know that not all Nollywood actors, we have great actors that they don't necessarily have acting background, they don't
Mm-hmm.
have acting degree, they've not been to any film school, they were just talented, and then
They
they
started.
somehow started, and they know how to, deliver when it comes to acting. I know that there is that. And even in this content creator influencers that I'm mentioning, there are a couple of them that are actually actors.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm talking about people who, because they are popular, they now say they are actors. They are not actors. And it takes
What
a
is the
lot. let me
requirement
let
for
me
someone to be an actor?
thank you for that question,
Okay.
because that was what I was going to say. It takes a lot to call yourself an actor.
Mm.
Besides just being an actor, you are an artist. An artist is a disciplined person that understands that the craft, whatever it is you are doing, if you
Yeah.
are painting, for example, you know that when you see a painter with
Yeah.
their brush, they know exactly what they want to do. They will carry 5 colors, for example,
Yeah.
and then they have different strokes of the different brushes for different strokes. And then these different brushes, they have water that they will use to wash it after every color, or the colors that they will mix together to get this. They take the time to first buy those brushes,
Yeah.
set their tables, get their canvas ready, and then they paint. There is no painter that just is on the street, he just comes to the street, I want to paint, you go and buy paint for wall. because it's paint and then you are painting something. It's not going to work. And I feel like some of these content creator actors or influencer actors, they feel like it's that content that they used to just set their camera and light and come and shoot. No. For you to be a disciplined actor, you have to be an artist. Know that your body is a tool.
Yeah.
They should be able to tell you as an influencer to roll on the floor, remove your this, climb inside poto. We should be able to tell you to do that.
Wait.
But you see that when this content creator, these people come on set or something, they are just doing exact same thing that they are doing online as influencers, to come and show themselves, their real life personality inside the film. No.
So as much as I want to agree with you, I also have some reservations, right?
Okay.
Let's take it to musicians, for example.
Yeah.
This whole process that you've talked about, you have to be disciplined, there are people that just come up and just sing,
Yeah.
and then everybody's like, oh, this is great, without having a process, without even knowing what a sonic surfer is and any of those things.
Yeah.
They come, they give a performance, and that's it. So you saying, oh, people have to go through the process, anybody can just wake up and start singing, and we accept them, right? Just like the way in recent times, if you listen to gospel music, there was this time that chant was raining. When you just come on Instagram, there's just somebody
Everybody's
praying
chanting.
in tongues and chanting, and everybody has accepted the person as gospel artist. No need for all the drama of, oh, I know do re mi fa so or sonic surfer or whatever it's called. So I feel like for acting, as much as generally in life, I believe that people should hone their crafts, people should get better in what they do. You don't just remain the way you are. It doesn't remove those people from being actors, because they are performers. They perform for your screen and people watch them, and they also bring so much to the table where people can leverage on their platform to get other people to see the film. And to be frank, I don't think a lot of them are as terrible as they are being painted, but then yeah, there's something there. Maybe they should be encouraged to do better, but I don't think that they should not be given the tag actors, because they are
Okay.
actors, they are performers.
I get what you mean, and I'm not going to deny that you've made a lot of sense.
I
However,
did.
what what I'm trying to say is that content creators, influencers,
Yeah.
and people who want to take acting as part of what they are doing
do.
as well should take out time to deliberately improve and hone their skills,
Yeah.
such that we can take them seriously. There are a couple of people who started out as content creators and are now actors.
Yeah.
And I don't want to mention any names, but I see them and I see their work. But you cannot tell me that, oh, because, okay, let me not mention names, because I don't want to
Let's
say
say
the
I'm
person
not
is
a
even
content creator.
exactly. I don't want to even say the person I wanted to even mention. It's not as if I think the person is so great, Seth, if you ask me. But
Okay.
at least the person is trying.
Okay.
I was just going to mention that, but I'm saying that they should not just say, oh, because they've acted in this film now, then we celebrated them and rejoiced with them and accepted them. Then they now think they are Viola Davis. There's more that you can do.
That's a stretch.
There's more they can do. There's more they can be.
Yeah.
If they even go to a film school or learn acting or try to, dig deep and just prepare better,
Yeah.
they'll be able to deliver better, as opposed to just ride on the facts that they are influencers, so they need them, and then they are coming to just do their thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, an actor, a Shafi Bello, an RMD, a Choma Chukuka, a Ketenshaw will
Yeah.
come on set on time. They will come on set to deliver as actors. Sometimes you won't even hear them talk, laughing around, playing around, forming or anything. They're just preparing themselves to shoot and use their bodies as tools. They know how the professionalism in the space works. You will not come set and be expecting everybody to be fangirling your whatever you are. You will not come to set and be thinking that
Yeah.
you are a star. You are coming there as to come and work. You are coming there to work. Nobody knows who you are. Like, we don't know you. Just come and do your work professionally
Oh my
and go
goodness.
back to your damn.
Who offends you?
No, you don't understand.
It
I'm
feels
saying
like there's
this
an
thing.
object
No,
to as to where
it
this is
just
coming
feels
from.
like because you're popular, because you are a star. And I feel like I'm saying this because professional actors don't do this.
Yeah,
It's popular people that blew up through social media,
and now
YouTube,
coming into the
and are now
space.
coming into the acting space.
Yeah.
They are now doing anyhow and just wanting people to celebrate them, and because they are here, what should we now do?
Yeah.
Those type of things. But you are here to work. When they say stand up, by all means, just be standing up. Don't
Mm-hmm.
let me say stand up two times. Those type of things. When the senior actors come on set, you see how they know exactly what to do, when to do, how to do it.
But won't you also say that that comes from a place of experience, that people should be given the chance?
I'm not The reason why I'm saying senior actors is because they are people that we look up to. They are still young filmmakers, actors that are trained, that are also really disciplined, and it's because they have background in acting. They are Jemima is an actor. She's popular and this and that and that, but
She's
Jemima
disciplined.
is a
Yeah.
disciplined actor.
I give that
I'm
to her.
mentioning name for the first time because I just wanted to prove a point,
Yeah.
right? She will come there, she knows her lines. She will
She
come
comes in time.
early.
Yeah.
You are putting her in a costume, whether she likes it or not, she will wear the costume. Oh, okay, just adjust it here, put it here. It's for the role now. Be influencer. One person will come on set and will be like, no, this thing doesn't fit me. I don't like the powder. Like, are you the character? Your body is just a tool. Are you coming here to look fine for the cameras?
Yeah.
Is that why you are here? We're
Yeah,
not
I
working
agree, I
for
agree
you.
with
We're
you.
not. Did you get?
Yeah.
So I just feel like if this thing is your passion, if acting is something that you hold there, is your career path, is something that you have decided that, oh, okay, I want to, impact the world with my talents, with my giftings, you will do better. You will hone your skills.
True.
You will get professional. You
Yeah.
will take it seriously. You will not waltz into the place or to the industry as though the industry needs you. They are begging you. And the people who indulge them in those type of things are the people that just want to use them for business. So let me even tell you, influencer, actor, skit maker that they used to use for film.
This is mutual
is
benefits.
because they just want to use you and sell their film.
It's mutual benefits.
You are an
oh.
influencer to them. You are not an actor. They just want you to come and act
Ooh, that was
so that
loud.
the film will sell.
That was
Because
loud.
in case you don't want to improve as an actor, you don't want to, do better for yourself to be able to own your place in
Yeah.
the industry, we are going to leave you where you are. No matter how you deceive yourself,
So
we know who you are, we know where you are and where you belong. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, sorry. I feel like there's a flip side to this conversation, right?
Okay.
Now that we've addressed content creators coming into acting, should every actor be a content creator because they want to sell their film?
Oh my
Because
God.
I know that this is something that is shaking the internet right now as to
Mhm,
how
mhm.
when it comes to a Nollywood movie, you go dance.
You go dance.
I remember that
You gotta.
I remember that Jade Osiberu did a video one time where she was like, "Oh, I may not know how to dance, but filmmaking I can do." But even in that video, she still dance. You understand? I think it's becoming a thing. When you have a film out there, as an actor,
Yeah.
you dey drop steez for corner.
Mhm.
As you are coming there, content team will use you to do what they need you to do.
Yeah.
They will use you to create content. They will use you to dance.
Yeah. So to address these things, right?
Yeah.
About should an actor dance to promote films, especially films that they are not, the producers of, right? Should they dance? Should they create content to promote the film with you? So one thing that I know that happens even in Hollywood, that's
Yeah.
their system that works for them, is that after every film, you see the stars in the film do interviews, media rounds.
Yeah.
So they go from TV shows from like personal, independent TV hosts like an an opera show
Yeah.
to go and interview and talk about the show.
Yeah.
You go to a magazine and go and talk about the show. Those type of things are the things that they do to promote their films. And in recent times, I've seen how they collaborate with content creators as well. There is this film that they did, Lion King,
Yeah.
and I saw two TikTokers who are friends but are brothers. They worked with those creators to come to the premiere and come and interview the actors,
Some
the
of the
stars
actors, yeah.
of the film,
Mhm.
and just collaborate with them. Though they didn't dance, but they are also now
delving into
content creation as well.
Yeah.
For us as Nollywood, we know our industry, we know our space, we
Yeah.
know how we work as our society, right? In Hollywood, I don't think that there are people who used to go around and do media rounds, and if you're not coming to the premiere or private screening to
Yeah.
come and see them, sign autographs, take pictures, they don't go from cinema to cinema to cinema to cinemas
That the way we do.
the way we do.
Yeah.
But we are doing it and it's working.
Yeah.
The same way that we are dancing and creating content and using influencers and all those people, whether they star in the film or not, use influencers, get them to dance and shall create content around the film. We use that to also promote the film. So it is our environment. So that is what we are doing because it works for us that way. So, but is it compulsory for all actors to do that for a movie? It's not necessarily compulsory, especially because as an actor, the onus shouldn't be on you to sell the film. The onus should be on you to deliver the character that you want to play in the film. So, but selling the film should be the work of the producers and the marketing and distribution company. It shouldn't be me as the actor.
Yeah.
So I just feel like putting that responsibility on the actor is also a lot. And if it's something that an actor doesn't want to be a part of, I don't think the actor should be punished for it.
So I wouldn't use the word punished because many times these actors have these things on their contract spelled out.
Yeah. If you put it, the reason why I'm saying punished, right, is that if I want to sign the contract, I read the script, I enjoyed the story, I like the character, I want to play the role, and then I see, you must dance and promote this film.
I don't think that's how it's put, but
I think that's how it's put.
I
think that's how it's put.
Not how it's put.
You must dance.
That's not how it's
I
put.
think that's how it's put.
Oh my God.
You must dance. You must promote the film. Okay, you must promote the film. Let's not use
Thank
dance.
you. Promote. Yeah.
So it's there that you must promote the film.
Mhm.
Put it on your social media pages and everything that you own to promote the film. If you're not going to do this, then you're not going to be a part of the film. If I don't want to do that, I should have the right to not do that.
Yeah, like
That's
you should
what
have the
I'm
right
saying.
to back out from the project. It's fine.
Are you seeing a wicked producer?
It's fine. Go
So
leave the project.
they will now leave the project. But I feel like that alone, that's why I'm calling it punishment, because I like the role. I want to play the role. So I shouldn't be the one to sell the film.
So again,
my character in the film should sell the film. The marketing and distribution company should sell the film.
first of all, we have established the terrain that we're in, right?
Yeah.
And we have established that you are not Viola Davis for starters. So it's not like your face been there. Like Viola Davis's face just been there. That's it. End of story. What I'm going to say concerning this issue is, firstly, I feel like it works for us, for some people as an industry. Yeah, it works because of the setting that we're in. People like exciting things that'll keep them engaged, as opposed to the whole hush thing of going to this interview, that interview. I feel like it works.
Yeah.
But then I also believe that there are more creative ways that people can actually tell their promote their films or sell their films.
Yeah.
I remember a friend of mine did a short film once, and then he was able to bring out, and this wasn't even a trailer or a teaser, just some parts of the film that, in fact, it wasn't even a part of it. They made the short film and then they made a promotional material for it that involved the actors. It was told in a way that there is nobody that would not want to sit back and watch that film. So I think that this thing, as much as it looks like it works, it's also limiting us.
Yeah.
Where you just think that, don't shoot film, let's go. Time to dance.
So
Time to
I
jump
think
on the
that-
TikTok trend.
Yeah. That's what it is for me. I think right now this is a trend. The dancing thing is
Yeah.
a trend. There was a time where it was media rounds that was the
Yeah.
trend, and that was what it was.
Yeah.
And
That still happens
yeah,
though.
it still happens, but it was the way. It was the only way, right? Like that was trending at the time.
Yeah.
But now the dancing has,
Taking over.
taking over alongside the media rounds. I feel like it is also for a moment. After some time, I feel like the dancing thing too will pass because now it's fun and games. We're enjoying, we're dancing, we're laughing. But
Eventually.
somebody, the same way one person came up with the dancing thing and it
Everybody
worked,
jumped on
everybody
it.
jumped on it. Same way one person came up with the media rounds thing. Same way one person came up with the going to do cinema appearances
Yeah.
and meet and greet. Same way another person will come up with something that will now eventually work and people will jump on
Yeah.
it. So I feel like it's just for the time being. After a while it will change. And anybody that doesn't necessarily also like this way, you can also come up, you can be the person that you can be the trailblazer
Yeah, that'll
of
come up with
another
yours.
method of promoting films so that people will also jump on it. Yeah. And funny enough, right? The reason why this whole dancing conversation keeps attacking one particular person or a certain group of people, which is Funke Akindele and Tony Abraham, the reason why it keeps affecting them is because this is their project. I've not seen any other person's projects that they are part of that they get to dance to promote films.
Yeah.
Do you get? Because at the end of the day, if it looks like, oh, if you just talk about dancing and all, is me, is my
Exactly.
thing.
It works for me.
Is
It
my
works for my
thing.
audience.
If you even if you are shooting an entire film and Funke Akindele is in the film, for example, and you don't tell her to dance, whether she's in the film or not, she will not dance to
Yeah,
promote the film.
true.
Do you get? She only danced to promote films that she produced. So I don't see why it's an issue. There are other ways to promote films
Yeah.
and everything. So
And I also feel like depending on the kind of film that is, right? For example, now let's say the zombie movie that Ozark and Leo they made, there could be like 1,000,001 things to do to promote that movie aside from you dancing for people. So I think in fact
please, can you give us 1,000,001 because I saw them dancing.
come to my DM, I will give you.
Okay.
Because I think that promotional content should be created from even what the story is about, from the storyline. And if people start to think in that direction and explore that direction, then maybe they don't have to, wink wink.
Well, honestly, right,
Yeah.
I think that actors, as well as producers, they should do better in this light because remember that we've touched on the fact that producers hire content creators to come
To
and
promote their films.
their films in the film by being actors in the film.
Let
I don't
it go, sis.
I don't have a problem with using influencers and content creators to promote your film as content outside the film.
But they should not bring them inside the film.
Putting them inside the film. Okay.
Anyway, moving forward, just everybody do a teamwork for you. Promote the film that your audience
Exactly.
will take.
Exactly.
Yeah. We've come to the end. Yeah.
I think so.
This was good. Don't forget to subscribe. This is a podcast for filmmakers by filmmakers. Until the next time. Bye.